It's Thursday, July 30th. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Eastside Comics today, they have the Transformers number 2. Now, this is a dual cover for Transformers number 2, done by Giang. This is going to be coming out on Friday, 7/31. Great looking work. You know I love Giang. Friday at 2 p.m. Basically, the cover is a really cool Optimus and a really cool Megatron, so check it out. Like, very updated, very shiny and new, very cool. Over at Scorpion Comics today, they have a bunch of books that we've just kind of been overlooking because maybe we don't go to Scorpion a lot, but they have Venom 27 the Dell'Otto at $19.99. They have Venom 25 the Dell'Otto at $19.99. They have Thor number 1 the Dell'Otto at the trade for $9.99 and the Virgin variant for $29.99. They've got the Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1 for $14.99. That's the Clayton Crain cover. And the Absolute Carnage Skyline variant. This is the Bagley variant. Bagley Skyline, you know those Skyline variants, $14.99. I see this book selling all the time for like 20 some odd books online. Over $20 online on eBay. Over at Outer Limits Borough today, they have their new edition section. They have the Venom 26 to Clayton Crain with COA, the trade for $19.99. They've got Venom 26, the Tyler Kirkham for $14.99, that one that sold out everywhere. They've got the Venom 27, the Stegman variant for $3.99. That's just that sort of like screaming Venom on the front cover, but definitely grab one of those. And Venom number 1, the second print, the Virgin variant at $24.99. And that's what I'm looking at because it's done by Stegman. It's a second print, so we know that they're always showing us stuff when Stegman does a second print. This character, I don't know who this character is. It looks like a cross between Aliens and if you took an Aliens from the movie Alien and made it a symbiote. This is what that would look like. I'm not quite sure what this character is. I think it's on the second printing of number 6 as well. Still, we need to figure out who that person is. Over at Big Time Collectibles, they've got the Power Rangers Lord Drakkon New Dawn 1. Good looking book. It's a Virgin variant, again by Giang. So it's going to be shiny, it's going to be pretty, it's going to be detailed. Very like shiny and new, $24.99. They have the Momoko Spider-Man number 1, the trade at $24.99. That's the McFarlane swipe. The John Boy Meyers Venom 27, the trade at $14.99. I think that's it over there. Over at Golden Apple today. Golden Apple in their new editions, they've got so much stuff, but this is what I listed. The Batman 100 Jimenez 1 in 25 for $75. The Walking Dead Deluxe number 1, the A cover, okay? So they're going to redo the entire Walking Dead in color. So that's what this is. This is number 1, Walking Dead in color. Apparently they're going to redo the whole thing in color, so maybe this one is an important one. I don't know. You can grab it for $3.99 right now. It says David Finch and Robert Kirkman on that. They have Wolverine number 6, the B cover by Alex Ross. This is the timeless covers, okay? Alex Ross timeless covers. And these covers they're beautiful. I'm probably not going to buy any. I might do the one for Strange Academy 1. They're Alex Ross covers. They're gorgeous. They have white backgrounds. They're like masterpieces. They're just not grabbing me. I probably will do the one for Strange Academy 1 just because that's such a big book and you can grab it now for $3.99. The Ji Hung Lee Batman, The Adventures Continues Virgin variant. This is another one that we're kind of sleeping on. It's Batman Adventures Continues number 2. I haven't read number 1, so I don't really know what's going on with this series, but it's a great looking cover. It says Ji Hung Lee Catwoman swinging this batarang. Virgin variant available, still available, the set for $40. They also have the Mike Mayhew X-Men number 10, the X-23 in the classic Wolverine outfit. They have the set for $50. The set sold out everywhere. Also on that Ji Hung Lee Batman Adventures Continues. You can't find that set anywhere else. Sanctum Sanctorium today has Star Wars Adventures number 1, the 1 in 25. This is a new series. There's a new Star Wars Adventure series coming out. This is the 1 in 25 of that series. Very good looking. It's not cheap. Very good looking. Check out. You might want to... in the search, maybe just do a search for Star Wars Adventures number 1 and see what comes up because I think there are other covers for this. They have the Ice Cream Man Quarantine Comics number 1. If you've never gotten into Ice Cream Man and wanted to, you can get this Quarantine Comics number 1. It's a special. Definitely pick that up if you can. And then the Gunslinger Spawn is back. And he's got a cover. Gunslinger Spawn is back in Spawn number 310, the Matina cover with the long top hat and the big side guns. Anytime Gunslinger Spawn shows up, he sells out quick and then resells for like $150. People love Gunslinger Spawn. Amazed he hasn't done a toy for that yet. The other things that I did over at Sanctum Centaurium were I searched Null, I searched Black Winter, I still searched Wraith, and I searched Void. I searched them all. So all of those you're going to get the search results for all 4 of those, and that's huge. So you're going to get all those covers. Void is one that we're kind of went along the wayside. We've been talking about Wraith, we've been talking about Null and the Venom, but remember Void? Well, there's a cover of Black. I'm going to keep talking about this. Silver Surfer Black number 5. There's a cover of a Void Knight. So Void is kind of slipped out of the picture, but he's coming back. And so I put Void in there so you can see all the Void Clayton Crain comics as well. That's all in there. Check that out. Comic Mint today, they have Strange Academy 1, the Momoko. This book went from like a $15 book, a $17 book to a $74 book every night. Overnight. They've got it at $119.95. There's one other place that has it. I think it might be Sanctum Centaurium or Golden Apple. I'll link that below as well. They have the Ruins of Ravencroft number 1, the second print, the first Cortland Cassidy for $27.95. And they have the Strange Academy 1, the J. Scott Campbell, the Virgin variant for $44.95. Slabbed Heroes has Venom 25, the third print, the 1 in 25 Stegman. This is a 9/8 for $124.95, the black and white version of the Stegman Venom 25. They have Thor number 6, the Virgin variant Megatro for $119.99 and a 9.8. They've got Batman number 5, the Joker designer cover in a 9/8 for $109.99. They have Batman 94, the 1 in 25, again design cover. I'm not quite sure who's on this one. It's a 9.8 for $99.99. Slab City Comics is my preferred comics overseas. If you're talking about Canada or you're talking about UK, Slab City Comics is where I go first. They have the Scan Thor number 6, the trade available for $11.95 a pound, and the set for $31.95 a pound. That's going to transfer out perfectly. That is good prices on those sets. Go and grab that if you want to get that Thor 6 for the Scan. We only find them when they're dead. The Jenny Frison cover for number 1 is sold out everywhere. They have it for $59.95 a pound. That book has just jumped all over the place. It's a 1 in 25 on. We only find them when they're dead. The Thor number 5, the Klein cover, the second print, they got for $12.95 a pound. You're not going to find that book. The second print. Make sure if it's the trade, then that's a decent cover. It's the Virgin variant. That thing sells for a lot of money right now. That's that Klein second print of Thor number 5. They also have a Vampirella number 12. It's a Peach Momoko. It's only available in UK and Canada. We never saw this in the United States. It wasn't available in the United States. It was an exclusive for Canada and England. It's a Vampirella number 12, so it's another Vampirella, but it's a really good looking one. They have the Virgin variant. There's only 500 of those, $44.95 in pound. Oh, I wish. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of this from memory. Okay, so 616 Comics today, they have the Wolverine. Let's go back to the way that you're going to read this. I didn't write this down right. Was the way you're going to read this, the next thing is going to be Mighty Thorpe Comics. And what I put for Mighty Thorpe Comics today was their deals of the day, which is just that's where I go first. Literally, I go to Mighty Thorpe Comics and I just bang out those comics. I'm like, these are the ones that I need. I can get them here for a discounted price. So you got your deals of your day, you've got our new in stock, and you got the 30% off final order at. Sorry, Mighty Thorpe Comics, you can always use CBSD 10 and get an additional 10% off your order. Definitely use that. Over at Wrath of Comics today, their Something Killing the Children section is what I've linked, and that is the most comprehensive Something's Killing the Children selection on the internet. So check that out over there. That's linked below. Also, at Wrath of Comics, you're going to use CBSD 10 at checkout, and you're going to get 10% off over there as well. So really hit those ones that you can save your money. You can knock out those titles that you want to get. You start at Wrath of Comics. You start at Mighty Thorpe Comics. You use the CBSD 10. Then you go to Wrath of Comics. Get your books there. He's brand new, so it's like fresh snow over there. He's got things that nobody has anymore. Use that CBSD 10 and get 10% off of your order there. The other guy that I love calling out is 616 Comics, brand new retailer. I think it's him and his wife that are doing it. Great people. They have the Wolverine #3, the Adi Granov 3-book set, the black and white, the Virgin variant, and the trade for $74.99. I think that's the only place that has the set available for that much. The other things that I've linked below are, I think the only other thing that I linked below was the Bag and Board has their picks of the week. So go over to Bag and Board. They list their picks of the week. Their picks of the week are pretty much the only picks of the week that you should listen to, because they're always right. Those books always sell out, and they're always hot books. They know what they're doing at Bag and Board. I'm just going to always try to put that in there, because it always sells out. They know what they're doing. They know what the hot books are, and they just put them right up there. So you can just go boom, 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 and they're all discounted as well. So that's all I got for you today on the comic book front. Why didn't I cover... There's one more, and it's a big one. Over at Golden Apple Comics, they've got the Berzerker. They've got the Keanu Reeves Berzerker. I ordered it this morning. They've got the Keanu Reeves Berzerker. They've got the Sanctum Centaurium. I'm sorry. At Golden Apple Comics, I'll put this at the end as a bonus, and these are going to be the books that I bought this morning. And it was the Keanu Reeves Berzerker #1, the Empyre, the Empyre's End. It's Web of Venom Empyre's End #1 with a huge cover of Null on the cover, and huge picture of Null on the cover. This thing is going to be hot. It's going to sell out quick. So I probably should have done these. Maybe I'll do these an alert on Instagram as well. It kind of just slipped my mind, but these were the books that I went out and bought today. So I did that Web of Venom Empire's End with Null on the cover. The Berzerker's out. Get your pre-order in for that. You know that thing's going to sell out. You know it's going to be a movie. And I think there might have been one or two more that I threw on there. There might have been Something's Killing the Children. I'm going to list those all below. So make sure you wait till the end. Go all the way down below the links, and then there'll be an additional. In the bonus, you'll see what I ordered this morning from Golden Apple Comics. We had an enormous auction. If you didn't, there were only like 16 people there. So if you didn't get a chance and you got some time on your hands, go and look at the live auction from last night. You're going to see two people who went nuts on. You're going to see first an amazing collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics that you've never seen before. And then you're going to see the bidding war that went on for these comics. This goes all the way up to, it started really low, really slow, and ended with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 third print. That is like in pristine, beautiful condition that I never intended on selling, but it all got away from us last night, and you will see some record-breaking, in my cases, definitely record-breaking, record-setting numbers for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic books last night. Definitely check it out. It was a lot of fun. And I sold a ton of comics. If you saw what I did in the last 2 days, you'd be like, you still have more comics? And I do. I was going to show you the pile of comics that we didn't sell last night, but then a pile of comics came in. So we got a new pile of comics came in. No Heroine 1 just arrived today. Beautiful cover. I think this actually came from Frank Gogol. I think I did something to get a copy of that like months ago. The Demon series, okay? So I had Demon #7. That's one that everybody buys. But there is part of the series where Demon goes on the road with Lobo, this crazy dude here, and the bull guy. I want to know everything about this, so I'm going to try to get all of these, because this whole series looks insane. I never read it before. I got #7 because 7's like a big book, but yeah, no, that looks awesome. You guys wanted Power Man and Iron Fist. So this is number 116. These two guys, he's meditating while that one freezes. I haven't even looked at half of these books. Star Wars number 52. It's an awesome Darth Vader cover in really nice shape. Not a newsstand. Star Wars number, I think this is the third time I've sold this. Star Wars number 53. I know Tacoma has a copy of this, and somebody else has a copy of this. It's a beautiful book. I keep buying it. Deadpool number 2. All new X-Men limited series. Deadpool, the limited series number 2. This is the series to get for Deadpool. There's the Steeplechase, but this is the series that I want to get. This is Deadpool number 3. I love these. I love this whole series. Deadpool number 4. All in great shape. Oh, look at this. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. The House of Mystery, number 258. In awesome condition. That's a beautiful book. Another coffee table book right there. I love when these come in. Makes me so happy. I love selling them. I love getting them in. I love owning them for a moment and then getting them into your hands. Secret Wars number 5. Getting that whole series together. Couldn't pass on the Frank Miller. That is just such a classic cover. If I ever get a chance to meet Frank Miller, this is the one I'd want to get signed. Swamp Thing. Awesome Swamp Thing. What number is this? 1979. The original Swamp Thing saga. Look at that. That is so hot. Newsstand and everything. That's beautiful. Again, Secret Wars number 11. Mask number 1. Had to do it. We got the movie coming out. Could be. I was never into that series. Never into anything that had to do with Mask. I was a little too old for Mask. But yeah, they're doing a movie. Murder Falcon. Had to get the Murder Falcon number 1. I've heard too much about this. Had to get it. Secret Wars number 2. Secret Wars 2 number 3. I think those are definitely going to be coming into play. Nice Sergeant Howard. Not in the best of condition. You know how I am with condition. Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos. Great book, but just not in spectacular shape. Skull Diggers number 1. The Skeleton Boy. Had to grab that. A very, 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 very nice copy of Spider-Man number 1, the Silver Edition. Excellent. Love the silver. The silver is my favorite right now. Red Mother number 1. Red Mother number 1. Number 1, another variant. And Trees number 1. You know how I am with my ones. I love just picking up these ones. And Trees number 1. We've had the Trees number 1 before. I've sold the Trees number 1 before. So yeah, I was going to show you the books that I wanted to show you the books that I didn't sell, but I ended up showing you the books that came in today. And this is a lot that somebody purchased from me that I'm going to have to do a little research on because I can't remember who bought it. I'm going to have to go back. It was one of those, after the shows, I put up the picture on Instagram, and then people, but I don't know. I can't figure out who. I can't find the pictures. I can't figure out. I want to think it is, I think I might know who it is. I'm almost sure I know who it is, but I just got to find out. So if this is your order and you recognize these books, definitely reach out to me. I'm pretty sure I know who this is, but I just need to confirm it. If you ordered books last night, right now I'm going in shipping. So I'm just shipping now, and I'll probably be shipping till Wednesday or Thursday. That was a lot of books in 2 days. So as soon as I get your order out, I'll come back and I'll give you your tracking. If you have any questions about previous orders or totals or anything, you can reach me on Instagram. That's linked below. You can leave a comment below. I always check my comments so that I can check my comments, and if you leave something in there, I'll get it. That's all I got for you today, but I'll talk to you tomorrow.